Have you seen it? Have you seen a J50 before?
Yes, I have.
Yes, I am a policeman.
Have you executed a J50 in your life? In your
Yona le enye yazo. So nayo is.
You only mention the case number. That's the thing that you remember. And the names of accused number one. That's the only thing you can remember. Correct? Were you going to effect arrest or to execute a J50 arrest? For what reasons?
I wanna kunomseshi athi uphethe iJ50 eyomuntu thizeni mina mangibuka inesiciniso esibuya enkantolo namagama omuntu bengabona inkinga mina lokho ukuthi ngaba khona ukudedenga ongahle kuyakhona.
No, it's fine. I wanted to show you that you just carried on something that you were not even sure of.
Cha uma ummeli ecabanga leyo ndlela ngizahlonipha umqondo wakhe uyohlala nje kuyimqondo wakhe.
Now this is just a free legal advice. I'm warning you to avoid civil suit against you in future. I'm just giving you a free legal advice. And further to deprive somebody of his liberty without a good cause is dangerous. Okay, let's proceed.
Please, I really don't understand the basis of these propositions. The witness said they were assisting surgeon in court. We don't understand the basis of the proposition that is making to the witness.
He's an officer, he's got a legal duty to effect arrest as instructed, but he cannot act negligently in the execution of the J50 because it's within my arguments that the J50 was unlawfully obtained. May I proceed, madam?
Hi ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel Twist&Turn with Neville. And on today's video, before I get to it, thank you very much for the love and support and everything that you've done for me as a channel and for everything that you've done up to this far. The channel wouldn't have been where it is today, but it's because of you and your contributions and everything that you're doing for the channel. Now, on today's video, we see Advocate Mngome Zulu busy cross-examining that new witness who is on the stand today, and these proceedings are yesterday's proceedings, of which the date was the 28th of May 2024. And if you remember very well, I doubt if there was any media company that was televising the proceedings of the court on Monday. I doubt if there was any. If there was, I think it was MDTV, of which it's the first time for me to hear of such a name. Maybe I've seen it once or twice here on YouTube, but I don't think for me that I should have trusted their streaming as reliable and everything. But then I'm not saying anything against them. They are doing their job. Shout out to them. And the media news, you have noticed, they have taken their equipment from the courtroom, and I guess it's because they are losing interest, or if not losing interest, maybe it's because of the elections. They want to cover more areas and more places and more whatever. And this is leaving us with nothing but a terrible sound that is emanating from the courtroom. Now that we are done with that. The only media house, okay. And another thing, this is what I wanted to add. Anyone who still believes that the 5 accused standing before the court are the right people, they still have a long way to go to finding the truth, because those guys, they don't know nothing about the death of Senzo Meyiwa. Those guys are just framed. Those guys are just scapegoats. Those guys are just there for the state to buy time so that they can do whatever cover up they need to do, because right now we know for sure those guys are not the right ones. But we can agree to disagree on that one, because some people believe that these guys are the right ones, and I wouldn't blame them, because even if you can remember very well, AfriForum as well when they were still busy helping Senzo Meyiwa, who is the brother of the deceased, even them, they ended up believing that the 5 guys are the ones who took out Senzo's life. And if that is the case, I'd like to refer whoever believes that the 5 accused are the right people who took out Senzo's life. Remember, there used to be a lady, not that they used to, because she's still alive. There's a lady by the name of Patricia Mashale. If you can listen to anything that she has ever raised concerning this trial, concerning this, concerning the corruption in the police, you'll realize that there's a lot happening and there's a lot going on. But then I'm not gonna do that on this video. She released so many things, and in fact, one thing I've noticed is that the state, or rather the government, if I were to say, once they realize that you are poking holes that are implicating, or rather that are putting a risk on their income, they come for you. Look at what happened to Advocate Tifo. Look at what happened to Patricia herself. She ended up escaping and leaving the country to live wherever she is in hiding because of the corruption that is going in here, in the corruption that is going on here in South Africa, you see. So there's a lot of things that is going on, and if you were to go deeper and look at what is happening and find something, whatever you find, they are going to make sure that they destroy your life because you've destroyed and uncovered something that you weren't meant to find. And if you remember very well the history of this trial that is going on Meyiwa, you'll realize that the first suspect that was arrested, it was that guy who had dreadlocks, because if you remember very well, there were 2 identikits that were released. One was of a guy that had dreadlocks that were shoulder high, right? And that guy, at the time when Meyiwa passed on, he had dreadlocks. He was working at a car wash, and then now that very same guy, he is suing the state of wrongful arrest. So if you still believe that this trial has got the right people, then go and listen to the story of that guy who was arrested as the first suspect on the Meyiwa trial. I do believe that there's a lot of mess that was done on this case, and there is nothing that we can do to undo it. There's nothing we can do to undo it because it's already done. The only thing that they were supposed to do in that Foslor's house was to tell the truth the minute the incident happened. The reason why we are here where we are right now, it's because they failed to tell the truth, and now there's nothing that they can do to make sure that whatever is happening remains as it is, because clearly they don't want us to know the truth. Clearly what is happening is benefiting them, and I so much feel sorry for Ifemile Meyiwa for everything that has happened up to this far because of what is going on in that trial. And guys, I don't know, if you have anything to say, just hit me up in the comment section. I'll be sure to respond, and I'm coming back again with another video. I hope this time that the trial is streaming online, because that's where I get these videos from. And if you're on this video up to this far, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for liking. Thank you very much for everything that you've done. And from me to you, I'm signing out, and I say peace.
Okwesibili ngiyacwaseka la ngathwaseka eqaleni ngiyaphinda futhi ngiyacwaseka.